So let's give it a second while we wait for people to come in. My hair up. This looks silly. I don't know if that looks better. Haley is joining us today. She's gonna hop in here and be like, yes, I was ready to go live. New world. Okay. YouTube seems to be being a little weird right now. Great. I'm getting the buffering screen, and earlier in YouTube Studio, like I went to click on a comment and like, you don't have permission to be in here. Like, yes, I do. Um, What's happening? It is not loading correctly. Well, hello to who's in here. Um, Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get this to work. Okay, there we are. There we are. Chat, live chat. Got that going. But hello, hello. Haley will be joining us. So today we are doing some last minute prepping on this Wip Wednesday with friends because this weekend I got into a Comic-Con last minute and I only have like 4 things that actually fit the vibe. Um, and it's just the rest is the stuff, my normal stuff. So yeah, but we're gonna crochet some things. We might finish some things, not totally sure yet. Haley also has a market this Friday and Saturday. Hey, Kylie. Go ahead and share it. Announcements. All right, shared to my Discord. Hey, Alyssa. Okay. Ooh, Kylie's making Hello Kitty. Okay. Right, shared into LA Crochet's Discord. Shared. And now how about Facebook? Alyssa's making homemade macaron cookies. Did you say that? Macaron? As we speak, and then gonna get my new chair put together. Ooh, love new chairs. I want a little one for in this room, something a little more comfier than my desk chair. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. You're like, meh.
Yeah, it's one of those
I
nights.
had a little nap, so I feel a little better than I did.
I wish I could have napped. Hey guys.
Hey, Angel.
Question is, what do I want to crochet tonight?
I also have the same question.
That's not a good question for either of us to have.
No.
Which, I mean, I could finish this. So, this is the horse. Well, it doesn't look like a horse, so I don't know if I like this one.
I mean, I think it's the one ear placement. I feel like the one ear, like one of them's more upright and the other one's kind of off to the side.
Yeah. So that one's gonna go over here.
But I bet once you put the hair on though, it'll make it look a lot better.
Yeah. I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Mm-hmm. Alyssa, we do still have our spin the wheels. I don't know what's still on Haley's other than her princesses.
I don't know. I should make a few more princesses, but I really just don't know what I want to make.
Clearly, it's not princesses.
I don't know. I gotta get everything together. Y'all, I've been like by myself, and it's the first week back to school, and the market is in 2 days. So technically one full day, and then I go and pack. I go and set up for the first day. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm literally in the same boat here.
Because now it's like, do I want to like fast pace market prep and then like not sell the things like that I prepped 2 days before or not? So.
There. Burrito, hi.
Hello,
hi, Sawyan. Hello, Blair. Hey, Lila. That's right.
Speaking of which, we don't have any likes. I'm looking right now. We got 12 people in here and nobody's liking. I don't know what's up with that, but y'all better be your game. Do what?
Angel's coming. So when you're in town.
Kat, I think your internet's bad. Because you're like real like pixelated. Like your camera's not clear at all for me.
Let's see if that fixes it because I wasn't hooked up to the Wi-Fi.
Okay, you're clear. You're clear.
Anything
now.
yet?
Because you were very
okay.
like, and I was like, right.
My bad.
Like,
I wondered because like you were reacting. Yeah, I could see you reacting to something. I'm like, what? No, I said I see the Angel is coming to Pittsburgh next weekend, and when she's in town, you should let me know, and maybe we can meet up for coffee or something.
The first thing I need to do is I gotta finish the shell to Bulbasaur, and then I'll go from there. Like I've got to get his shell on.
Right.
And then the next thing I'll probably do is finish Umbreon.
Ooh, nice.
So. And then I think that gives me 6 Pokemon to have.
I should probably pick some more Pokemon to work on.
Have you tried any of Beckmade Studio?
I haven't yet because I'm not sure which one to start with.
Well, first of all, if you've already got all the starters of that other pattern,
Uh-huh.
so realistically, you don't need to make any more of the others. Of the other four,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
So now you've got side up, Eevee, Lapras. You got all those that you can choose from. Put
I
them
don't
on
know.
the wheel, spin it.
I don't know if I have Lapras.
Okay, well, if not, I have all the ones I sent you because I sent you several of the Eevee evolutions and stuff too. Just put them
Okay.
on the spin wheel, spin it, and see what you get.
Yeah. All right.
You
Oh, okay. Alyssa says I'm between booty turtles, hanging plants, and whales. The booty turtles are a fun laugh, but I will tell you that for whatever reason, the booty turtles don't sell as well. Other booty animals do, like booty frogs, uh, booty pigs, booty cows, all the other booty things they sell, but that specific booty turtle pattern does not sell as well as it did. And hanging plants actually sell really well. Lila wants to know how your fall break was, Haley.
It was great. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to pull up my pattern right now. But yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, the first week I had several doctor's appointments, and then the second week Cat was down, so you know. Y'all can catch that in the video. I'm not going through that on live.
Yes. The roundabout is we had a really great time, but we definitely drained each other.
No. They can go and watch the videos.
Okay. Did you post it yet?
No, I'm editing it.
Oh, okay.
Because I gotta get stuff off of this to put it onto there. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my Google Drive, to upload to this, so that way I can do all the stuff that I need to do.
Yeah.
So, but they can wait. They'll be fine. I know. But, I mean, we're both gonna post a video.
It might be 6 months for me. I don't know. No,
At
it won't. It won't.
At some point, we're both gonna get a video out. So,
Kylie says, and it's white heart and red heart. My Hello Kitty is that I'm crocheting. I'm assuming white and red. Okay. So for whatever reason, guys, YouTube is not showing us that there are any likes. But I did say this right before Haley hopped in. Like, YouTube is being strange today. So, like, it's showing us that there are 0 likes, but I'm seeing like Lila, Burrito, Solion. So far, that's what I'm seeing. Have all liked it. I know most of you guys do.
it's only showing me one now.
It's showing me 1 now too, but it was showing me 0 a second ago.
Yeah.
So weird.
I know that it's being weird because Cody's count when he went to switch to his to get off of mine, it wasn't there. Like his account wasn't there, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. Well, right before I got in, I checked my YouTube studio because I saw some comments from Lila and Cynthia, I think. And I went to click on the comment and it told me that I didn't have permission to view from this account. Like, excuse me? And then I hit the back button and it fixed it, but I don't know. It was very strange. Yes, Angel, that is what the wheel is for. Lila says, yesterday was our last meet of the season and the other team did not show up. So we raced against our own team and there were 5 girls and 4 boys. My time was 7:13, new personal record. That is amazing, Lila. Also very strange that the other team didn't show up. Okay. Um, Lila says the fact that I don't get a fall break is crazy. It's because we live up here, Lila. We don't have one either. Alyssa says, I'll see how they do. First time at a market for them, for me, and a few other patterns. So I will experiment. LOL. Good idea. Already have 2,500 in stock and got like 52 days till market. Oh, you got plenty of time. Make all the things.
Yeah.
Angel says, we're slackers for not putting our videos out yet.
Oh well. Girl, it's the week of market. Y'all better back off.
Right, right. The
Look at how
stress level
this
is
will
high.
bend.
What?
This is my laptop. I didn't realize it could bend.
That's cool.
Because I went like this, and I was like, whoa, well, how far can it go back?
Right? That's super cool. Um,
Touch screen. So I can use it as a tablet.
I'm super jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for trying to like the live. Now, if you've already liked it, if you wouldn't mind just checking to see if, like, if you hit it again, if the number will change, just to see if, like, maybe it was a glitch while my computer was, like, while my internet was being stupid. Angel says, I'm hoping to have 2 double-stranded cat hats made. That'll be fun. Oh, see, Brito and I were on the same page. Everyone try hitting the like button again. I think it's working now. So weird. Okay, Kylie says white and pink for her Hello Kitty. Alyssa says, my phone just says 2 likes and 20 watches. Lila, that's a good idea. You probably should run in between seasons so that way you stay on top of it. Angel sticks out her tongue. Alyssa says, I would love for my laptop to do that, but didn't buy the touchscreen option, sadly. Yeah, I would love that.
Y'all don't want to know what kind of deal I got. Like, I paid less than $800 for this. I want to say it was like right at $700 with tax and everything.
Nice.
Because I got it from Best Buy. And I waited until their deals last year around Christmas time. And that's why I got it. So, like, after I did this market that I'm doing this weekend last year and I made the $1,200, I was like, I'm putting in a business expense. And I got me a new laptop.
Yeah.
So that market, I really didn't profit anything, but I didn't lose money. I invested the money.
Yes.
But Lila, as far as a fall break, I mean, you're literally trading. Would you rather have more time off in the summer or more time off during other times of the years? So, hey Kathy.
Hello.
So that's what it is. It's just so hot down here. Like hot and humid, and it gets bad. And um so we decided school day as teachers to see if having an extra week besides just our fall break where we could get kids who needed their grades pulled up if it made a difference. Well, it did. Not only did it make a difference in the first 9 weeks, but it also made a difference in the third 9 weeks. And with elementary kids, it's really just fun and stuff like that. So the kids can just go. The kids like to go. So then the parents don't really have to worry about daycare and stuff.
Mhm.
So, because most of the kids want to go. And that essay sounds gross.
Yeah, that's what my face is about.
I figured.
That's a hard one. That's such a hard one to understand too, like as a kid. But let me tell you, as an adult, I would have a hard time explaining how I show patriotism for our country.
Um, One way to do it is if you ever been to a football game or something, you wear a hat, you take it off. So you stand for the national anthem. Some people put their hand over their heart, some people don't, but you stand, and everybody is quiet for the most part. And that's
True.
how you show respect in that aspect. Now, if you do the Pledge of Allegiance every day and you say it, that's a showing of it. You know, if you thank military men and women for their service when you see them wearing the hat, or like if they're getting out of their truck and you see the tag that says U.S. Army retiree or retired officer, you say, hey, thank you for your service. That's showing patriotism. Patriotism does not have to be Republican or anything political. It's about serving your country. Those are
Yeah.
ways that you kids serve the country every day, or that you can serve every day. So if you're when
Mhm.
you think of patriotism, think about like our military. What do we do for our military? Yeah,
You you should tell your friend that he's gonna get caught. If you can use AI as a tool, right? As almost like a syllabus or a rubric to give you ideas. You could ask ChatGPT, how how do I explain or what are examples of how a kid shows patriotism? And that could you could go off of that. You don't copy and paste. Use it as a tool. Don't use it to do your work for you.
just tip for a teacher: stay away from AI. Do not ask ChatGPT for nothing, because this is not what they are asking you. They have given you a rubric for your essay. Use that and ask your teachers, hey, this is what I'm thinking about putting in my essay. Will this work? Ask your mom and dad how to help you. Do not use ChatGPT. I've seen kids get in trouble for lots of different reasons, those that weren't even trying to cheat. So just stay away from it. ChatGPT is not your friend when you are writing papers and stuff for schools. No. Now, once you get out of school, it's your friend. But while you're in school, it's not your friend. Fun fact. Cat don't.
But it's my friend.
Yes, but the
Do
kids are
do as
given a
Haley said.
they are given a rubric and stuff like that. So, but y'all gonna have to realize this is actually simple stuff.
Yes, use your own words.
Yes.
I just meant like as a very basic way.
Oh,
It would be like going into Google and saying how does a kid show patriotism? Like,
they don't even want them doing that anymore.
well, you're not copy and pasting. You're just like, oh, okay, that's what they're asking. Like,
No, they don't want you Google searching nothing anymore.
rude.
tell you something. Our teachers tell you that if you have a question, Google is not your friend. ChatGPT, AI is not your friend. You have a question, you ask it. She says, do not Google search anything unless you are given permission. See, they are so strict about it because so many kids are like just cheating. Google ain't always right either. That's another point. Google is not always right. That beer.
Sarah, it's not beer, but it's a wine cooler. Lila, I'm so glad that you're doing it as you're supposed to and that it's excellent. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, beer is gross, Sarah. I won't drink beer.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, Angel. Okay, I had Google, but I didn't really have internet access. If I had, oh, you don't have to be sorry. You're fine. Yes, my phone is on the charger. Thank you. No, we didn't have AI. Everybody was trying to use Wikipedia, and which was a big no-no because Wikipedia, literally, you can edit the answer there. But like if we were supposed to use the internet, I had to use the computers at school because we didn't have like I had a computer at home, but we didn't have internet access, so it was useless. So like the teachers would assign us homework that we were supposed to do on the internet at home, and like I wasn't able to do it. And my mom had to write a note to the school of like, listen, you cannot assign her homework like that. We do not have internet. We do not live near a library. Like, if you want her to do homework like this, you have to allow her time to do it in school.
Yep. Back, I guess, when I started in high school, well, maybe not even in high school. I think it was the 5th grade. I had to really like start printing out things for my projects and stuff. And my mom like finally broke down and got internet and stuff because one day like my project was late and my teacher called my mom. She's like, "Hey, um, why is her project late? She's not my late kid." She's like, my mom's like, "That's my fault. That's so my bad. Like, I just couldn't get her to there to print something off."
Yeah.
My mom was like, I was tired, she was tired, we were ready to go home after cheer practice.
Yep.
And my teacher was like, okay.
My teachers were not as understanding. They
If it,
very much. Sorry. Right, Angel? I
well,
didn't even see.
I don't have my scissors right here. That's what I'm looking for. I think I actually left them at the school. Now that I think about it.
Oh,
Ah,
Sophie!
hello, Sophie.
Right? Yes.
No, here they are. Y'all, I break my yarn all the time. If I ain't got scissors near me or if I'm in class, just keep on going.
She didn't do that very much while I was there, and I am so incredibly grateful.
Because I knew you didn't like it. I cannot
Thank
say
you.
that about this next time that you come, though.
I know. She went easy on me, guys.
Cody was a very good host. You have to cut it. Girl, I could break that in no time flat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Has Erin hopped in? I haven't seen her.
No.
Well, I know she was asking if anybody wanted to get in the lounge.
I know I woke up and saw that too.
I was cleaning out Bird's ears when that thing came through.
Ah,
So not fun.
thank you, but don't be weird. Oh, Kathy. Ew. Yeah, you went weird.
We
Gross.
have children in the chat.
Gross. Kathy, your mice are cute. I just saw your picture in the Discord.
Okay, guys. Also, we have more details about that retreat. So remember, mark your calendars next week, next Tuesday.
Yes. And if you're a crocheter and you're over the age of 18 and you're interested in a crochet retreat and a crochet community as a whole, I have a Patreon with a Discord that you have to be a part of in order to participate, but we have to get to know you. So, like, if that's your jam and you want to do that, join the Patreon, come hang out, get to know us, let's be friends. Evan, where are you? I just tagged Aaron. We'll see. Oh. Okay. What scissors do you have, Haley?
The same ones you have, but mine are just a different color.
The pretty ones.
Yeah.
I freaking bruised my hand right here.
How?
Kind of being stupid. Chris was out hunting in his tree stand, and he dispatched, we'll say, a raccoon. There were like 9 of them, and with his bow, and it was dark, and he lost the glowy knock. It went into the brush, so I like followed into the woods over by his actual tree stand because he was in his climber. And so I was trying to like climb up the ladder of the tree stand a little bit to get a better view to see if I could see the knock. And I climbed up 2 rungs, and then next thing you know, you could see the knock running. So he was able to get it. So when I like turned around and went to get down, I didn't realize that the tree stand is missing like the bottom rung. So I went to step down a rung and ended up like falling. So I had a hold of the rung that my hand was on and just kind of fell and yanked my shoulder. And then I was like, ow. And then I went to try to step down like carefully that time and freaking slipped because there's a hole at the bottom of the ladder. And there was like a bracket holding the ladder like top half and bottom half together, and my hand like scratched it and pulled, and so it bruised the meat of my hand. Yeah. Okay. Try to get all these cords out of here. Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
No. I imagine not.
Yeah.
Although I
Okay. So,
do get to leave work early tomorrow.
woohoo!
You
I do
blame.
blame Chris for that.
We were blaming Chris for a lot of things. Uh,
Okay. So, question: do I make more Pokemon or do I make some characters?
depends on what characters you're gonna make.
I don't know. I mean, I have Toothless, I have Grinch, I have horror movie guys, I have Hello Kitty, I have Stitch and Angel and Scrump, have Monsters Inc., I have Snoopy, I have Shrek, I have the little mini ghost face, I
Um,
have little Yoda, Groot.
realistically, all of them sounded good except for Shrek. Shrek is not one I've seen sold very often. Shrek is very
Okay.
hit or either someone goes up and likes the plushie and immediately buys it, or people don't.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
We wondered where you were.
Yes. Um, Squirtle is done.
Yay. The
So
lion says Yoda.
you could definitely do something Star Wars. Although I do know, looking at like Melagumi and them, they don't do Star Wars. See, all of your characters are based off of the game. You don't have any that are actually characters. And I say that to say like Sailor Moon, Naruto. I wouldn't say Dragon Ball Z. Um,
I mean, I have those patterns, but I'm not making those. Those are freaking huge.
I know, but I mean, you've seen some of them others. You want to know what
I
sells? That's what sells. I'm gonna be honest with you. That and like recognizable Pokemon and and some of the small characters might sell, but you also gotta realize you got something bigger that's almost twice the price, but it's way bigger than something small. They might be more willing to lean towards that. So you gotta realize your ratio of plushies. How many small plushies do you have? How much of your regular inventory are you gonna take?
I'm gonna take all of my regular inventory at least to fill in. Um,
So you have a lot of small things with your inventory. So I wouldn't make anything small. I would focus on some more bigger things, but you also need to realize if you're gonna make Night Fury, you need to make Light Fury. And if you're gonna make Yoda,
okay.
you need to make Groot. You need to have more than just one character.
Yeah,
So that's the realistic thing. So like tomorrow, you need to get your butt in gear.
yeah. But tomorrow's hard because tomorrow I have to actually finish what's in the bag.
See, I mean, last night with Chris, you could have been doing that.
I could have been, true. Also, we have Hunter gets groomed tomorrow. We have to take him to a grooming appointment and then go to crochet group and then go pick him up.
You're still going to crochet group.
Yeah.
That means you're not gonna be able to nap tomorrow.
More energy drink.
Because you need to realistically, you don't have to finish everything in the bags. Just make sure everything is stuffed. So all you gotta do is sew ends in at your market after you set up. Because you probably have some things that you could fill in the booth with. And then as you're going, because you've only got an 8-foot table, right?
Yeah.
Or 6 foot, 8 foot. So
Yeah.
realistically, you need to think inventory wise of like, okay, are you going to use the grid walls, like how people use these? Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Joshy. I would make plushies that you can price, characters that you can price anywhere from 30 to 70. Those are the ones I would focus on.
Okay.
Watching anime cons and actually going to an anime con, people will buy if they're going there for the sole purpose to buy, they will buy those plushies. Now,
Mm-hmm.
like I've told you, it takes the right person, and don't be offended if anybody shows up and be like, no, not my style. and turns around and walks away. Just don't be offended. I don't know if it would happen there. It did happen in Atlanta. I mean, it was quite a bit. And like I said, I knew I was one of those people because I'm not a Hello Kitty person. So there was like 5 Hello Kitty booths, and I was like, nope, nope, because they each sold something different. So it wasn't the same
Yeah.
thing, but like, nope, nope, nope,
Yeah.
and had to keep on
No.
walking.
I do understand that.
But no, I would go $30 to $70 price range.
My issue with that is like things that are the $30 to $70 price range. Like I'm only going to be able to make 2 things between now and then, and is it really cost effective that way? Hey, Bama boy.
Thank you. Well, then here's the next thing you need to consider. You need small plushies that you can. But I'm just saying, you won't. That if you're gonna do levels like that, then realistically they need to be based on price. So you should.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying you probably don't have enough characters that are in that price range. You have in the smaller price range, but not in the bigger price range. Do you?
Nope.
Nope. My ring is in there.
Uh,
No.
Also, no to you. I'm gonna bring Karen's anchor. I'm gonna bring Caroline's dragon. So those are gonna be my top shelf items. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have Karen's Yoda. Um, and Maria's big ghost. I think that a big ghost could sell at something like that. Um, I'm also gonna pick all of the like Halloween stuff that I have between all of us and put it out because Halloween is coming. Um, and like all of my small stuff. So realistically, on an 8-foot table, I can get 3 levels of baskets
Okay. So
and then the table.
what I'm asking you though is okay. You have regular items. You have Halloween items. You have lots of other things from other people to draw into your booth. What is something you need to add that's not in that price range that is character based? Remember, this is an anime con. You signed up for this. So realistically, yes, you may be only able to make 2. I would make personally Night Fury and Light Fury. Me personally, either that or like do like a Hello Kitty and the Melody Bunny or something like that. Or if Caroline's gonna make those 2, because I know she had mentioned it, make the other 2. Or if you want to, I can the mod for the Mickey Mouse that I made. I can send you that.
Okay.
And then like Minnie was easy. I just did red for the whole body. Like I did white so far up, like where the shorts went. Then I did the top half red, and then I just did the skirt. So the last loop of the light was in back loops, and then I did that front loops only. Did the skirt around, increased it so far down, did that. So you could easily
Okay.
do Mickey and Minnie. And then Mickey and Minnie will sell other places. Night and Light Fury will sell at other places. You need to find
Yeah.
things that you can make in that price range that will sell in other places. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
just in
to
case.
understand. Is you need that kind of stuff. Because
Okay.
you have your Ninja Turtles that are gonna be priced at what?
Um, Probably 28 or 30.
I'm thinking 30 with the color changes, but this is me.
So it's no. Like this is separate and attached. It's just this that really you color change.
I
Like
know.
you do here, but this doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, you still do color changes, and you still have to make that shell separate. Why not charge 30?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're realistically using 4 colors.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
technically 5 if you count the white.
True.
So I would charge
Yeah.
30. because I think Robin 9-hook crochet only charges like 20. So you definitely need to be charging like 30. I would charge those at 20. Definitely 20.
Mm-hmm. They're just so cute.
Yeah.
I would definitely charge 20 for these because these suckers take a lot of sewing.
Well, you could have done mine. It would have saved you on some sewing on some of it.
I know.
Yo,
Part
Kat asked for advice from an anime person, and she doesn't take my advice. So if y'all think I'm being mean
part
or rude, I'm not. I'm just trying to give her advice. She's just not taking it.
part of it is because I didn't realize that the starter Pokemon were within those pattern files. Because I only saw the front.
You didn't ask either.
I didn't. I don't know why.
And one of them literally says starter pack. That's the file name with Bulbasaur.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, I can see why you didn't find Pikachu. Pikachu is afterwards.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Okay. So.
I know she's right, Bama Boy. I know. All right. Let's pick some White Furies then, or Night Furies, or whatever.
Yeah.
Which one?
Do you have eyes for them? The glitter eyes?
Oh, I do.
Okay, because make sure you use glitter eyes. They're going to look better.
They're just in my car.
But yeah, I would definitely.
Sorry.
I just would definitely do glitter eyes because that's
Yes.
them sell better. Okay, what do I have here on my phone or on my computer that I can make? Because I can't use that app you gave me because I'm using my iPad.
Oh, fair.
But I don't like using my phone for live. So.
Come on. Trying to see what eyes I actually have. Well, I have a bunch of blue eyes here, but I don't really have any green ones. So I will have to go outside.
Or you could just start with Light Fury.
Yes.
And then after you get Light Fury, if we're still on by the time you finish, then go out and get your green eyes.
Also, yes.
Because we have 2 hours, and I don't know if you're actually going to get all of that done in 2 hours.
Fair. Oh, bye, Sophie.
Hi. Alright. Time to pull up Etsy because I can't find what I want.
Did I do the minis?
The mini what?
The mini dragons. The mini Night and Light Furies.
Yes. I didn't know which. I don't know how many like period patterns you have. I ain't
Up
look.
you. Up you.
Make the ones that you are going to be able to put in that price range, because even if they're mini, you're probably still going to charge at least 30 to 40 for them.
I don't know. These ones are pretty little.
We'll see how big they come out.
Okay.
Because it also depends on like how much long it makes you. Like how long it takes you to make them.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't make diapers. Probably could, but not going to.
Sorry, my face has a lot of looks.
Where did it go?
Y'all, and Kat was trying to find out all my secrets while she was here.
I did nothing. No such thing.
And she called me out on one of them.
I don't even remember which one it is.
I'll remind you later.
Okay. My bad.
I think I'm going to make this one. It's the new pattern I bought.
You've been dying to make it. Like, do it.
Yeah. Did you see that her baby T-Rex, she can turn into Barney?
No.
Yes, she made it into Barney. Like,
so smart.
Not this one, but the other one. I'm like, you know what? When that one comes out, I'm going to buy that one too so I can make all the mods for it. I don't like Barney, but like somebody else might.
Yeah. Rebel says you could call me Grasshopper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand the reference.
Okay. Time to pull up the mod on Instagram so I can do this. It awesome to you, and we can add it to the thing.
Thanks.
That's ever growing now.
Yep.
I still have not done everything to it yet. I was looking at that today, and I'm like, ugh, because there were a lot that I have that you don't. And I'm like, ugh, this is so much to have to add.
Yeah. That's gonna take some time.
My dad tried to call me, and I'm like, I'm on YouTube Live. Why are you calling me? Do what? I couldn't.
Okay. I understand the reference now, Bama.
Read me the comment. I couldn't read it.
He said before you could call a cat Grasshopper, and then I said I didn't understand the reference. He said because she's teaching. It's from the TV series Kung Fu. You're too young to remember, young lady. I am familiar. Well, I don't know about a TV series, I guess, but now that's not the name of it. I'm like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off, young grasshopper. Like I get the references. I know the movie. I just don't remember what it's called right now.
Okay. Time to pick out yarn colors.
Karate Kid. Thank you, Kathy. I'm like it's something kid. Kung Fu Kid, martial arts kid. Like, no. Karate Kid. That makes sense. You're not old.
Sorry for
I need to look.
y'all were staring at my butt right then.
I wasn't.
I'm glad. You weren't supposed to be.
I need to start working on my posture when I'm sitting because, like, I think that's why my neck hurts so bad.
Yep. Yep. Grab my book. Alright. So I'm getting ready to make Gus, the baby dino, from KP Creations on Instagram, and I'm going to use the little big little foot mod that someone came out.
That's so cute, honestly.
Yeah. And to be honest, if you're asking me, is that the only reason why you bought that pattern? Yes, it's the only reason why I bought that pattern. These are the colors.
Ooh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, so this is going to be for the mouth and the baubles. This is the main body color, and then this is going to be for like the very back of the head and then like the part of the stomach. So
Well, what are you knitting? We are crocheting dragons and dinos. My favorite TV show right now is a wide variety of crochet YouTube channels. I was watching Project Runway pretty religiously, but the season's over now. We're back on watching Survivor. How about you, Haley?
my favorite show right now is The Voice. There's a new season, so I've been watching that. And then we always watch the new Law and Order SVU, or I do. Cody doesn't tend to like that one.
We were watching it today.
And if they put out a new Organized Crime, I'll be watching that as well. Hey, Molly.
Hey! It is going. We are making light fury dragons and a Littlefoot dinosaur.
Yep.
Basically just started.
Although I do like how she notes head, legs, body are the same for both dino and dragon patterns.
Ooh, that's awesome.
So that means what you do to make the dragons, you only have to do like a little modifying the baubles for the horns and then for the wings and stuff. So nice.
Oh, this is so little. No. No, I'm not singing anything.
No. Especially not that. Oh, I don't know if you watched The Voice, but one of the people who plays off of Coco Melon tried out for The Voice.
Interesting.
She's the woman that plays the doctor on Coco.
Okay.
I didn't know that. That's literally what she said while she was on TV. Like, y'all probably already know me from a hit TV show called Coco Melon. I play the doctor. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. You know?
Yeah.
Because that show is nothing but music.
For real.
I don't think she got picked by any of the coaches. But still, that was pretty cute.
Yeah. Bama Boy says that his favorite show is Yellowstone. I really liked Yellowstone. I did. It was very gruesome. A lot of violence, but I did like it. For a Western, I liked it. Haley says, no way.
I just couldn't get into it. When I think of a Western, that's not what I think of, and I'm like, mm-mm.
That's fair.
Because my dad watched all the John Wayne, all of that kind of stuff. My dad watched all of that. We used to
Yes.
watch Murder She Wrote, too, a lot.
Aw.
Yeah. And another one me and my dad watched quite a bit. Saved by the Bell, both that and the college years.
That and the what?
The one where they go to college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like the second part of that show.
I didn't know there was a second part.
Yeah, because some of the characters change throughout the show, and then like they change again when they get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Jesse's not there, so it's Zach, Screech, Slater, and Zach. Bama boy, you better check that spelling.
You're in trouble now. Um,
And you know what's bad? I know Kat put my thing in the title. So if you don't know how to spell my name, there's a problem.
I did. Um, Random says, LOL crochet. My girl's just been doing that all day. And I've been cleaning my house, but keep finding them everywhere. Listen, when it comes to the crochet, you just mind your business. Just mind your own. Yeah, Bama Boy says, because I'm a country boy through and through. I can see it. I want to say that your name is Sarah Tulla. Says that they're crocheting right now too. Yay. Bama Boy, it's okay. Haley just has a strong pet peeve about spelling her name wrong. There are no secrets in her name. It is just as you say it. No silent letters. Jonathan says, I'm watching the first season of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage on CBS. That's a kind of cute sitcom. I don't mind it.
I've never watched it.
It's not bad.
I imagine it's not, but
Thank you for liking and subscribing. Welcome. Hello, Dustin. Oh. I am crocheting a mini light fury dragon, and Haley is crocheting a Land Before Time dinosaur. Littlefoot.
mm-hmm.
So if she has a Triceratops pattern, somebody needs to add the mod in for what's her name? Baby? No, baby's on Barney. I can't teach you. I'm sorry, McCool. We are market prepping. We have markets this weekend. Sarah. Dustin has a market in 2 weeks. Nicole, shush your face. Haley, I bet, is looking to see if there is a Triceratops mod to make Sarah from Land Before Time.
She used the baby dino for the body, it looked like. She just... But there's no mod for it just yet.
And
Yeah.
that would be cool to have all of them.
Well, what would be cool is if we could actually get all of the patterns that she made. My phone's very bright. My camera's not on the focus. There we go. She made all.
Oh, she did make all of them.
She's not putting out the patterns for them though.
Why not?
Go read her post.
Oh.
Well, I'm not going. She shares a lot in those posts. I'm not going to share a lot. But she does tell you why.
Okay.
Realistically, you could probably figure out the color changes because the color changes on that isn't hard. The only thing you would know how to do is that part. But she might, since she created this off of her pattern, she might put out the mod. Yeah, she said she wasn't doing enough for patterns for them, but because she freehanded the other 3.
Interesting. Dustin, where's your market in 2 weeks? What state are you in? Yay, Alyssa! I know the chair's not that hard to put together. It's kind of easy.
I think I might need to redo my color choices. Because the person who put the mod out has it like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But when she made hers, if I can find just a picture of hers. Oh, okay. So I just need to change the main body color. I think I need to change that to mushroom.
Yeah.
Do I have a hippie? I would love not to have to do that again.
Bama Boy says, I'm both first aid, CPR, etc. certified 20 years ago. Never had to use it. Had to use CPR Heimlich maneuver several times. I'm not sure if I'm comprehending that correctly. Separate times, not several times. But if I'm reading it right, you learned how to do all that 20 years ago. And I would imagine recently you had to use those separately. This is the size of the dragon.
Oh, dear God.
I don't have colored eyes this small.
No. I was thinking it was going to have some size to it.
Yeah, not this one. Oh, okay. Bama Boy, I was so confused. So earlier he said 911 Nashville, new show waiting for it to come on tomorrow. So I'm assuming that that's kind of what we're getting at. Kathy said my grandson turned 4 yesterday and I turned Land Before Time on. He loves dinosaurs. I got teary-eyed because that was my son's favorite movie, and to see him watching it brought back memories. That's so cute.
I'm hoping to get this done tonight.
That would be nice. Yeah, I don't have colored eyes this small, so I'm just going to use my kawaii eyes.
Yeah, well, I thought they were actually gonna be just a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
But now, realistically, you get them done, and I would move on to another pairing of some kind from whatever
Mhm.
whatever anime show character. Pick something. Like if you're gonna do Snoopy, do Woodstock. If you're gonna do Naruto, I would do Sasuke or whatever the other girl's name is. Like I would do it pairing
Yeah.
because you're more liable to sell them that way.
Yeah.
Or the people there be like, "Hey, Christmas is coming up."
She looks mad.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
yeah.
she kind of was. She was annoyed.
I mean, I would be too if the dragon attacked me.
True.
You know. She was probably, them animals go through heat. She was probably in her mood and like us during that time of month, like, nah, back up.
Don't touch me. Leave me alone.
uh,
I can do Snoopy. I have a little Snoopy pattern I found on Instagram
mhm.
and a little Woodstock as well. I just don't know what their sizes are comparatively. So I'm going to have to do Woodstock first and see, like, find a Snoopy that's going to match it in size. Like, not the same size, but
We're,
proportionately.
well, I mean, you also gotta think about it. Woodstock's this little bird on TV. Snoopy ain't but like this tall. So realistically, any Snoopy pattern you get, that's gonna be the same. That's gonna be the size portion that you actually need
I
because actually what people are going after.
No, I know. That's why I'm like I have a Snoopy pattern that's like this big.
That's not even worth making. Oh, I'm sorry. That was coming.
No, that's fair. That's
What?
so fair. But it like I could knock some of those out and it'd be fast, but it also is gonna be the same size as Woodstock, and if that's the case, like that's not right.
No. I don't know. Every time I think of Snoopy, I think of this girl. Last year she was my real big stressor, and she wanted Snoopy. And when I made her Snoopy, like she thought she was in trouble when I called her out in the hallway. I just didn't want to embarrass her in front of everybody by giving her that thing, and she liked to cry. like she started crying on me. I was like, oh no. But yeah, every time I think of someone crocheting a Snoopy, I think of her. Like it brings back that memory.
Mm-hmm. Angel said, I saw the Sylvester the cat pattern. I put it on my wish list. I'm going to make it for my stepdad. When I met him 44 years ago, that was the first edition toy he bought me. Aw. Rebel says, my first watch was Snoopy when I was 6. Jonathan says, I have the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, the Thanksgiving. I have the Christmas, and I love the Peanut Show and movies. So what I'm hearing is that I should definitely make Snoopy and Woodstock.
Yeah, I would definitely make them.
Hello. My cousin was a Barney girl when we were little too. I was much more of a Barbie girl. And my brother was huge into Pokemon.
So it literally went from Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse to Care Bears for just a little bit, and then we went straight into like Disney princesses.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
loved
then
all of the Disney movies. Oh, Teletubbies. Yes. So I became a Barbie girl, but it was Teletubbies first. Teletubbies, Barbies, Care Bears, and then Disney.
I did go through a phase where Strawberry Shortcake fell in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like some Strawberry Shortcake. Another thing I liked, when I started traveling with my grandparents, my mama brought out an old DVD I had of Kermit the Frog and his little series. And I was like, "You still have this?" She's like, "It was stuck in this camper. That's the only reason why that movie didn't come up missing." I'm like, "Oh." So like we went road tripping. So she like put me on the bed. She put the movie above. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just watching. I got all my snacks beside me. Everything beside me. My papa was like, "I've never heard Beer that quiet." She's like, she's my grandchild. That's all I got to say.
She's locked in. I'm realizing I'm not even really going to be able to finish this because I don't have stuffing.
You don't have any stuffing?
No, it's downstairs. I just didn't
Oh,
bring it up.
Kat, you're never prepared in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
I know. I thought I had everything. Honestly, I thought that I had my big bag of stuffing up here, but now that I'm up here and it's not here, I remember that it's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
On my next beverage run. Well, I have a travel bag of stuffing that I just didn't bring up here with me. So that's what I'll go down and get.
Like we bought a thing of stuffing while she was here, and we didn't even tap into it.
No.
Well, I just didn't want to run out because I knew I had already opened my 10-pound bag, and I knew I was going to be crocheting some stuff. So I was like, I better just go and buy a 20-pound box. Which now I'm glad I did because now I don't have to run after my market and go and buy any. I have it here. So realistically, that run was smart. That's gonna be ugh. I don't know how you can get that far without stuffing things. I just can't do it.
That's why I didn't finish the loop.
No. I can't like stick my finger down through that and like stuff to the head.
No, I can't. Well, once I will have to pull out 2 rows
Okay.
to get to 6, and then like it'll collapse.
Still.
But yeah, I can't get my finger in there right now.
I didn't think you
Is that?
could.
Now it needs some wings and some tail wings, I guess. Well, I can't do the tail wings because I still need to stuff it.
I told Cody he was gonna have to help me pack my truck tonight. I mean tomorrow night.
Yes.
I told him, I said, I've packed it the last few times I've had to do this market. You can help me do this one.
I don't particularly like these wings.
Alright.
Huh?
This is how we're turning out.
Aw, he's so cute. Just a reminder, guys, don't forget to like the live. I know that it wasn't working earlier, so just make sure you double check. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. Haley's channel is tagged in the description box below. Make sure that you go subscribe to her channel as well. We do this every Sunday, me and her, and every Wednesday we go live on this channel with friends. Sometimes it's Haley, sometimes it's other people. So, yeah.
So that means Sunday we will go live again.
Yes.
But I will be market prepping for the next market.
Correct.
Because I agreed to do the Harvest Festival at school because the booth fee is actually only $25. And a lady is going in with me to do this. Or all three girls, yep.
That's hard to do, though, unless some of us are together. So, thanks,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Hello. Alright guys, so my goal for the end of the year is to hopefully hit 250. But if I don't, I've already hit like my big goal. So
We are working on this. It's gonna happen. We're gonna say it's gonna happen.
well, I will say like my watch hours have been like going. And guys, for those of you that work from home or that you crochet or whatever, if you put me in the background and mute that one, then those watch hours count for all those videos. I think you can do it up to 2 times per video, right, Kat?
Yes.
Yes. So that means if you've only watched the video once, you can go back and watch it again, and those watch hours still count.
Yeah.
Because watch hours only count for 365 days, so that's 1 year. Once I hit, and I have to have 500 subscribers. So technically, getting those subscribers is easier, but y'all just make sure y'all are watching. So
Yeah. Curiosity here. I don't know how many new subscribers I've gotten in this live, but I now have 2,030 plus subscribers. So we are on our way. The next goal is definitely going to be, 2,500. It grows a little bit every day. I just need to get out a new video. I started working on it. I did. I just need to do a recap of the numbers.
yeah. What about the video for the Ohio State Fair? How's it coming?
It's not in queue yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just not there quite yet.
Oh, I hate that. I pulled from the center, but it was actually the outside one. Huh.
Ew. Gross.
Well, we just gonna make it work. I don't want to cut it off until I have to. Alright guys, but let us know in the comments if you're a part of anybody's Patreons besides Cats and what you like about it.
Yes.
Let us know what the inside is. And it can be if you're just there for free, you know?
Alyssa says I got like 4 videos to edit after I upload tomorrow's, and in the process of filming 4 other ones too. Way too busy. Girl, those are some big goals right there.
I know, I gotta do my inventory video tomorrow.
Yeah, you kind of do.
But I may not do that. Like, I may film it and just not post it because I
Oh,
realistically have a video of all the stuff I made for September. So I'm gonna get all of that out, take pictures of those because I didn't do it while it was out. And I may not take pictures of everything. I may just make a few pictures and just make a collage of them together
mm-hmm.
and do it that way. Spinning up, ripping this off. I'm a part of them. Yeah, Kylie, you're still a little too young. I was talking to the ones that weren't. But you know what?
Yeah,
It won't be long before you'll be able to be a part of somebody.
that's right. Kathy says I'm in Madeline's or Madeline, probably. I love it. All the patterns. I was in LA. It's very busy, and I joined April's YouTube. Just joined though. Are you not in Morgan's anymore, Kathy?
Okay, Kylie, who are some YouTubers that you watch that have a Patreon that you would like to join? That may be the question. For those of you who can't join a Patreon because you're too young, or you're just not able to, just let us know.
Ah. Alyssa says I'm just in refined vibes, but we'll be joining yours soon too, Kat. Just need to get my bank to stop being jerks. I love that, Alyssa. I love that. I mean, I don't love that your bank is being a jerk, but we'll be glad to have you for sure.
And think about it. If you join, you could go on the retreat.
Right, right.
Because we are not making the minimum age to be 21.
No, you're doing
Just,
18.
and just know that everybody's doing their BYOB. And you can't unless can't drink unless you're over 21. 21 and over.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. All right, there's the wings.
nice.
See
Did
what
you
I mean? I
freaking
don't like the tail very much.
No. So.
Well, Alyssa, that is stupid. I'm sorry that they're calling it suspicious activity because that is dumb.
Yeah.
Kathy's not a traveler. We were wondering if you would want to go or not. I know that like there will be a couple people driving down from this general area, so if you just didn't want to fly, you could ride down with somebody, but if you also just don't like traveling at all, that's fine too. Gross, Alyssa. Gross. That's right. I forgot you're in Canada.
I knew she was in Canada.
I just forgot for a moment.
Ugh. But still,
$400.
that's
That's
stupid.
stupid. Okay. Now I need to go get stuffing because I can't do anything.
Yes.
Kathy, I understand. I do. But we will miss you.
Yes. And we understand. We may not like it, but we understand.
Oh, Kathy, that being said, I don't know how far away from Harrisburg you live. Carlisle, Harrisburg area, but that's where I'm going to be this weekend. Like, I know that Williamsport is 3 hours from me in that general direction. And I know that Carlisle is 4 hours from me. So I'm assuming that I should be about an hour from you. So if you wanted to go to Comic Con, come see me. That's where I'm going to be. But I'll be right back.
Hello, Marina. Kathy's got a show this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Dang, neighbors. Doing good. Market prepping for our last minute markets.
Actually, I'm not market picking nothing. This was an impulse buy, and it was like I impulse buy, so now it's time to just make it. There was a reason why I bought it. I have the yarn, and I think it will sell at my market if I can get it finished. Cats for Fine Vibe, Alley Crochet. Okay, those are some good ones.
Yes. There, got it. I agree, Kathy. Well, kind of. I have a market, another one next weekend on Friday. Hopefully. I need to call them again because I tried to call and leave a message and they did not answer or call me back. Ooh, that's sketchy, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior.
Hello.
Yeah. You got unmod from where? Because you were protecting your wife. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kathy, the one that like this weekend is the Comic Con, which I don't really know what to expect with this one. I've never done one with my like with the inventory that I have. So I know that they can be different for everybody and they can be a lot better if you have the stuff that actually fits the theme. Um so we'll see how it goes. I don't actually know like what the crowd is at this, but we'll see. But next weekend is the Autumn Leaf Festival in Clarion, down by Caroline actually. And um It is apparently supposed to be about half of what Apple Fest was.
How much did you pay to be at the Comic-Con?
$125.
Like fees, taxes, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw that Lottie had her baby.
Yes. Okay, I think I'm on her all the time about that.
They're moving. They're doing things. I come across a meme earlier on Facebook that says, if I'm tired, I'm gonna nap. Whatever needs done will get done after I nap.
If that isn't so fitting.
It really is. If I'm tired, I can't function. I can't do anything. It's debilitating. Like, are you serious right now? It's like I just hit a wall and I haven't done anything.
I've seen it, guys. It's true.
Mhm.
She took a nap every day down here.
I think you did too, though. Maybe not one. I feel like one of the days you didn't, but
I don't know. Like, I did, but, like, I didn't suggest it.
yeah, she did not initiate the nap. I initiated the nap.
On the last day, or the day before that I did, I was like, we were going to go and nap at 2. I think it was Thursday, because we didn't nap Friday.
True. We
So,
just had an early
Thursday,
night.
yeah. Thursday, I was like, you want to go on this nap? Because I just wasn't crocheting. And I was like, yep, it's time to nap. But also, when your internal body clock is used to waking up at 6:30, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
So for those of you that who don't set an alarm and can sleep past it, I envy you. I can't do that.
I somehow managed to meet in the middle, sleep-wise. Like, I did not wake up when Haley wakes up, but I also did not sleep until I normally sleep. So I met in the middle.
Now there were some mornings I had to go check and make sure an animal was not with her, so that way they could go and be let out, because Cody wouldn't go and disturb Cat's room. Because the first night, Labor was all piled up in Cat's bed.
Yeah, she did not move.
And so then, like, finally at 7:30, I saw Berber moving, and I was like, come on, Berber. But no. Labor was definitely Cat's friend. But I told Cat that if you want my dog to be your friend, you have to get her a new squeaky ball.
Yes. You'll
And
always show up. Always show up with a gift. Even if it's just for the dog.
oh, and all those treats we gave her, caused her to have diarrhea.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
She never went in the house, but it definitely tore up her belly. And I told him, I said, I wonder if it was those ice cream cones, because we've never given her anything like that.
Well, so I given her that pumpkin bone. Some dogs are sensitive to pumpkin. And you said that she hadn't had that one before. But I kind of, to me, she seemed like she was acting different that day. Like,
Yeah,
compared to the other days.
and she could have been, but I just noticed after she ate the ice cream and then that one, you could definitely tell
Yeah.
she was not feeling herself.
Yeah. So I felt bad. We overdid her treats.
She's fine.
but it still makes me feel bad.
Mm.
Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. You're so fine. We're still going to be here for another hour and 15 minutes. Hi, Art. I am crocheting a mini Light Fury, and then I will be doing a mini Night Fury. And Haley is making a Land Before Time dinosaur.
Yes.
What is happening in the Discord?
Hi. Hi, Macy.
Hey. Oh, thanks, Ark.
Thank you.
Kathy, your Darby Buck is so cute. Oh, Macy, I'm so sorry.
Alyssa, mine's a pay pattern.
I think this is a paid pattern too. But it's by Pumpkin Patch Crochet. Yeah, it is a paid pattern. I see it now. You gotta do it, Alyssa. Make Toothless. Make Toothless with me. That's what I'm doing next. Yeah. No, Macy, you don't have to be sorry. I'm glad that you felt comfortable telling us, but we just feel really bad because that's really tough. Right now I'm making Nova, but I will be making Toothless. They're mini. Oh, are you gonna go for a big one, Alyssa? Aw. I understand, Macy. Go get some sleep. Find one of your dad's shirts. Put it on your pillow. I'm making a dragon.
Bye, Macy. Love you too.
Three. Six. Kind of weird. Simple crochet.
I know my coworker she watched this video, and it was lady made a chunky cardigan with the big thick chunky yarn using her hands, and she made
Oh.
a YouTube tutorial for it. She was like, "Do you?" I said, "Listen, that's not a skill I really have. I see how to crochet, and it's just not my thing."
Yeah.
I have one coworker's daughter that wants me to teach her how to crochet. I'm like, look, I don't have the time right now.
Not every, like, okay, you are a teacher, but not everybody is a good teacher at everything.
Mm-mm. No, I'm straight up a science teacher. Like,
Wait, you're straight up a what teacher?
science teacher. Like, anything science related is my thing.
Yes.
Now, you go talking about history, anything like that? No. Well, and she says she thinks I would enjoy teaching. And I said I probably would enjoy teaching a kid crochet, but I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, to be honest with you, I really don't have as much experience as y'all think so. They're like, everything you make is just so cute. I'm like, well, to
Like,
be
well,
honest,
thank you.
her daughter really wants to learn how, and she's a middle schooler, so she just went into the 6th grade. And I can say this because it's my coworker's kid, her own personal kid. So not a kid that I teach.
Yes.
So, I showed her, I told her to start watching some YouTube tutorials, get familiar with the terminology first, because there's no point in me teaching you the terminology if you don't know what any of that is. Because I can tell you, I don't like that. Not, I just don't like that pattern. Everything but the wings were cute.
Yeah, I don't like the wings. They definitely need fixed. And this, yeah. We're gonna see if we can salvage this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Alyssa says they started a crochet club in school here, but they disbanded it for some reason. Weird. And then said most of the kids that came to my booth in August told me they were sad it was gone. Well, it's a shame. I'm sorry.
Oh, mine told me I straight up needed to start a crochet club at the school that I work at. I'm like, no, negative.
Like,
Because
yeah,
the first 30 minutes of my day, I don't want to have no kid. Oh, thank you. None that I actually have to like teach anything to.
right.
I mean, I do have days where I have to do a tutorial or something like that. But other than that, like that's all I do. Like, no, I'm not doing all this with y'all. Nope.
Yeah.
Some of the kids are like, I'm in their biology class when they're in there, and they're like, "You're gonna have to help me next week." And I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "So we're gonna go to tutoring because of our grades last semester." I'm like, "Sounds like a personal problem to me." And they were like, "Oh," I was like, "I'm not playing with you. I told you that if you didn't get your act together, the niceness of the first 9 weeks was gonna go away."
Right. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And also, like, I want to tell them, we don't want to see y'all next
This is slightly better.
year.
Slightly. All of this, not better.
No.
Don't like that. But it's there. That's the wrong bag.
And realistically, you only have to make one of each.
Yeah.
And then you get to move on.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, yes, time to crochet.
Mhm.
What is everybody making tonight? Whether it be crochet or knitting or other craft.
Or if you're not doing anything, just let us know what you're doing.
That's fair. Yeah. Angel's still working on that double stranded cat hat. Love.
Nice.
Ooh. Hanging plants greenery so far. Love. Aaron, where'd you go? It's a lion. Angel says it's all back loops. Ooh. Kathy's making mini mallard cuddle critters with rattles. I sold out at the last show. Woohoo!
That's one thing I want to make for my Christmas market. Is I want to get that farm pack and make all of them, like the pig, the duck, the cat. Not yeah, mallard duck, the cow, and the chicken, and put rattles.
The like peg animal things that Ostrich Crochet makes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to try them because that would literally be the perfect baby item to have for my Christmas market.
Yeah, it would.
Because I think she even has like a woodland set, and she has a deer, and I could literally make one Rudolph.
Yep.
So
Jonathan is just chilling. Kylie is still crocheting her white and pink Hello Kitty.
nice. I'm glad to hear you're working on something else besides the green dress.
Yes, or the blanket.
Yeah. And I will tell y'all, some of the best things that I've learned this year is you've got to step out of your comfort zone. Like, there are so many
Mhm.
patterns that I didn't think I would try this year just because, like, they're not my style, they're not my thing. And most of the time, they're a free pattern or something very simple, and they don't hit the creative edge. Doing something like this is really more of my style. But I have been making more things. Like, I made the dino pattern that Kat makes. I made two of them. Now, I did not get as many as she did done of one of them, but I did try the pattern.
That's okay. Two of two different kinds is better than none.
Actually, I have three of one kind.
That's true.
Yeah. So.
Oh shoot, I can't see.
But hello, Red Fox. I saw you come in.
Yes.
Will you read Alyssa's comments? I can't read them.
Alyssa says, when my mom gets the legs done for her sheep rattles, I will show it on my Instagram. She made them for years when I was younger and could not make them fast enough. That's amazing. Then says, I started in the spring with just headbands and chains, and now I'm making amigurumi. I love it so much, I can't stand doing rows anymore. Ruth. That's a good idea, Kylie.
Head is done.
Yay!
Oh, and whoever told me that Day Crafts yarn was being discontinued was wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. He has now put out new colors, and if when the tariffs go away, or if they go away, I will place an order.
Yeah.
That will be my gift to myself.
Red Fox says that they love crocheting, but they don't know what to crochet. I'm making mini dragons. Haley's making a brontosaurus. Do with that what you will. Kylie says, yes, I'm taking a break from the red blanket and the green dress. Angel says, truth, Alyssa. And then best thing to work on black yarn is in daytime. Correct. Burrito says, I'm done with house sitting and finally home. Yay! We're so excited that you're home.
Cat.
That's cute.
You know what dinosaur from?
Is it Reptar?
Yes.
So here's what's really funny. Chris's family sometimes will call me Reptar or Cattar because it goes like that. So yeah. But Burrito, I'm so glad that you're finally home. And I've been meaning to ask you, we weren't really sure, Burrito, if you would be interested in doing our crochet retreat with us in the spring. So think about it. Let us know. Yeah. Trinity says working on a doily. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable.
I think she made it with this pattern as well. She
It looks
did.
like it.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
All the old cartoons coming back. My husband was so disappointed. The Boomerang app is no longer available, and I had it. So like when I'm on here with y'all, he would go and watch Boomerang and watch all of the old cartoons that he wanted because I had it. Now it went to like HBO Max or something like that, and I'm like, do I really want to get that? Because all we would use it for is this. So
Yeah, I'm aware of what I got. You don't have to point it out.
rude.
Mm-hmm. Red Fox says I did a big dragon and a small one. Hi, Grace.
Hello.
Angel says, woohoo, so cute. Kylie says both of them are still in my big whip box. Angel says, oh my god. Probably because of the dinos. Oh,
This is her new pattern she's coming out with, and I want it just to do this. The
it's so
only
cute.
thing that's not in the pattern is the belly patch, but I feel like that could be free-handed. That's the term I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Frito says, I started reading about it today and need to read the details. So, in reality, we don't have a lot of details out yet, Frito. What we know is that it's going to be near Atlanta, Georgia, and that it's going to be the week of March 11th will be the start of it.
To March 15th.
Yeah. So that's
Um,
what, 4 nights technically?
Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday. Yes, 4 nights.
Okay. Yeah, 4 nights. We know roughly how much the Airbnb that we are looking at is going to cost. But those details we will come out and talk about this coming Tuesday, since Tuesday is our scheduled monthly hangout. Our Patreon members.
Yes, and also for those of y'all who are thinking about the retreat and stuff, I am gonna go put this detail out there. Um, there you do not have to worry about a check-in time like at Wednesday. We are hoping to have everybody there about 12:01 ish. Have everybody
Hmm.
start arriving, but that depends on who all we have to pick up from the airport. So,
Yes.
but we are having roughly doing that because I would like for everybody to eat like an early dinner the first night, so that way we can sit that evening, relax, get to know each other. Stacy and them did get to know me, like everybody, said a few things. While we know some things about each other, we don't may not know everything.
Yeah.
So
Yep. We're planning on keeping it simple. We're gonna go visit Maria
Saturday, right?
one of the days. I don't know.
I think it's Saturday because I think that's when her husband's off.
Yeah, I don't remember if it is Friday or Saturday. All I know is that the date was picked for karaoke night. So one
I'm
way or another,
guaranteeing you it's Saturday night.
the
Well,
prop.
we will have to get back at a decent time so everybody can get packed and all that because that's the last day.
Yeah, because checkout on Sunday is roughly like 9 in the morning. Like it is a. I was in the middle of talking. Um, like annoying. Anyways, checkout is technically a little later on Sunday, but Haley and I are gonna call it at 9, so that way, um, we have everything cleaned up, tidied up, ready to roll to lock the door on time. Um, yeah, it glitched for a second. Something with my internet, I guess. I don't know. Um, we can crochet axolotls. I'm just not right now. Listen, Gwendolyn's not even in here. Gwendolyn is in my car.
She's mad. She's in the car. No, thank you. I don't even get that phrase, but that's so annoying because I work with teenagers and that's all that they do.
Hi, Candy.
But guys, we are at 26 likes. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
let's.
don't. Nobody understands it.
I'm glad because Alyssa is not is younger than us. So
Well, I've so I granted. Okay, you're a teacher, right? But like, I worked in the book fair, and I asked these kids, like, what does it even mean? What does it mean? And they're like, we don't really know. Like, okay. Well, one of the kids had said that apparently it stands for sex. Um, but I don't know. And these are also kids that are you even old enough to know what that word means? You just know that that's a bad topic, bad word? Like, and that's what you're saying? Or are you just making stuff up? But I don't
uh,
know.
no, they probably some of those kids are probably the kids who are old enough to be on TikTok and stuff like that. Because nowadays, kids at 8 and 10 years old can get on TikTok and stuff. I'm
That's
like,
true. My little sister does have a TikTok account.
which if it's heavily monitored or it's monitored at all, that's okay.
I don't think that it is.
Yeah. Well,
Scary
look
thought.
at the look at the age difference between you and your sister though. So your mom's probably at that point in her life. Like, is that top list worrying for her?
No, but maybe it should be.
It should be, but I'm just saying.
Um, what are we making? I'm making Toothless.
And I'm making a dinosaur. Y'all will see the dinosaur when I end up.
Yeah. Grace wants to know what our favorite food and favorite colors are. My favorite food might be tacos.
Tacos, straight up. Well, I'll take that back. Anything like quesadilla, burritos, enchiladas, Mexican, that's my favorite.
Same. Same. I can generalize it like that. Or pizza. Really good pizza.
Pizza's
Uh,
here. Me.
that's what I'm saying. Really good pizza. It has to be good.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter if the pizza's good or not. Pizza's hit or miss for me.
Mm,
But that's more of a grease thing, not anything to do with pizza.
true. If it's too greasy, generally I'm blotting it with paper towel.
And even then, that just makes my stomach turn even more.
Uh-huh. Um, and my favorite color is pink.
My favorite color is purple. But if you look in my closet, I actually don't have a whole lot of purple.
Mhm. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure that most of like the really good friends, like really close friends that I've had in my life, I'm pretty sure that all of their favorite colors were also purple.
Look at the little toe beans.
Aw, I can't lay down and crochet, Red Fox.
Oh no. And if it's rainy, oh shoot, it's a nap day.
Yeah, I like crocheting on rainy days, but I'm also gonna nap. If I lay down, I'm falling asleep. Abby's favorite color is purple.
Oh, and girls in the Discord, uh, I'm gonna have to tell y'all about how I got Archer yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday.
Mm,
It was so funny.
it was.
I mean, it wasn't funny because like he almost cried, but like it was funny to watch them get serious for a minute.
Oh yeah. Rowan, on the other hand, was hiding a smirk.
Yeah,
Did not phased at all.
no,
But
but that's okay. But let me just say this: if Archer has a better rest of the week, he's gonna get his toy. Rowan will not, and when that toy shows up and it's for Archer, Rowan gonna be mad
oh, he keeps asking. He's like, "Did Haley put our present in the mailbox yet?" Like, no, she didn't. She
because
didn't
you
do it.
haven't been good.
Yep. I was like, "Do you remember how I ate your candy last night because you were bad?" Like, which that might seem a bit harsh, but it was warranted, given the circumstances. I had that candy locked in my bedroom, and I had told him no, that he couldn't have it yet for various reasons. And then he did something that he needed to go to bed early for last night, and he asked right before if he could have the candy again. I'm like, you know what? No, I've told you for the last time, you're not getting it. The last time I told you if you asked again, you weren't getting it at all. Now you're not getting it. Chances are, if he would have just went upstairs and went right to bed, I might have actually still given it to him after a few days because I'm softy sometimes. But no, that little shit come upstairs, climb the railing of the stairwell to unlock my bedroom door to sneak in here and take that piece of candy because he was going to sneak it and eat it in bed. So when I heard him, I come flying up those stairs and I snatched it from him and I yelled at him to get in his bed and I ate the damn candy.
She was also pretty mad that I found that candy and didn't let her know that they had it in the booth.
Yeah, I wanted some. So I was kind of glad that I got to eat it.
Cause y'all, I didn't let Kat know that I bought that candy. We got out to the truck. I said, "Oh, and these are for your boys. Where'd you find these?"
I'm like, wait a minute, where's mine?
I literally bought me, Rowan, and Archer one. I think I still had that candy because I hadn't had a chance to eat it yet. Because I've been saving it.
It's good candy.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just haven't. Yep. So this is the candy, y'all. And y'all should have heard Archer on the phone trying to eat this and like putting it in his mouth and getting all like clogged up.
Yeah. He did not understand that you couldn't get the powder wet or it's not gonna come out.
It was hilarious.
Uh,
But no, for the girls in the Discord, it was something.
it was great.
Although I think they did get better for a little bit that night.
Yeah, until Rowan had to go to bed early. Or no, that was the next night.
Yeah, because this all the thing of them getting their toys taken. And let me tell y'all something. I don't typically get involved with parenting, but Kat knew I had done reached my limit that day.
She's
Like,
like, she's like, you turn me around and let me talk to those boys. I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. Uh, it was.
I'm pretty sure Kat was amused because it was. I mean,
I
Archer's
was.
face was like,
Okay.
but yeah, I got his attention real good that day.
Mm-hmm. And realistically, he's been good.
Yeah.
He doesn't act up too much anymore. Like his meds really help a lot with that. But
It's just when he's home and the meds are wearing off.
yes.
That's the time of day that he needs to be good.
Well, right now, because it's a 24-hour med, like we talked about this earlier, it's a 24-hour med, so it's supposed to work until he takes the next dose. And it's the last few days, it's starting to wear off about an hour early, maybe 2 hours early. And holy cow, like, it's not that he's misbehaving.
No.
But as an overstimulated, sensory overwhelmed mom, it's annoying. Straight up. It's annoying. Like he sits there and he just makes constant noises. He's constantly like humming and making strange noises with his mouth. He I can't say too much about this because I know that I'm a talker, but like he will literally talk your ear off. It's like, oh my gosh, dude.
But no. So, but no, I'm probably going to send Archers probably tomorrow. Which means I get print the shipping label and do all that in the morning.
Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
This yarn feels stiffer than the white yarn.
Ew. But you know what? At least you did get to take most of your yarn home with you that you bought while
I
you
did.
were up. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Yes, I'm glad that I was able to bring it home with me. Thank you for helping me. Sorry for hurting your foot.
Y'all, that stand she has for her phone is heavy.
It's to make sure it doesn't fall over when you're recording.
But when you drop it on your foot, you know it.
That's true.
I have a bruise on my big toe from that thing. It's finally starting to go away. So I'm waiting for my mom or my dad to look at my feet on my market days and be like, "What'd you do to your toe?" And be like, "Cat dropped her thing on my toe."
I was like, what thing? Bye, Red Fox.
Good night.
Come back another time. Subscribe and like the live. Thank you. Thanks for 30 likes, guys.
Yes.
I don't know when that happened, but thank you.
I think it happened a minute ago. I was waiting to see if it was gonna go down. But I have one leg done.
Cute. Okay, backtracking in the chat real quick. Um, okay, Kathy asked, what's the phrase? I missed it, and I have no idea at this point. Oh. It's, we're not going to say it here, but I'll like respond in Discord or something.
Yeah.
Let's see, where did you post last? Whip Wonders, I bet. Or I bet. So there's that. Yeah, some kids ridiculous, Alyssa. I don't know if I said hi to Marty, but hello if I did not. And then Alyssa says I got distracted cleaning my desk and not crocheting. Kiss, kiss. But I bet your desk is cleaner. Red Fox said I wanted to crochet something with different colors. There's a lot of options for that. Kathy's favorite color is purple. Grace said, "Do you like someone when you were younger?" I don't know if you mean like a crush, and if that's so, like of course everybody has crushes when they're younger. Um, if you mean like crochet wise, when I was crocheting in the beginning, I was 11 and YouTube wasn't a thing I had access to. Like YouTube didn't exist for me until I was like 15. Angel says my favorite color is red. My best friend's favorite color is black. Alyssa's this girl is hot pink and turquoise for life. Love that. Red Fox said mine is brown or dark red. Interesting.
Well, it's not quite the color, but it's a bright pink. This is my mug rug.
I like that.
I've got to send your boo basket out to
Same.
next week. Next week is my deadline.
Yeah.
Because Sunday I'm gonna finish up your tapestry. I don't know how to do the wood dowel, so I'm just gonna make a string and you can just hang it from your wall.
Okay. Yeah, literally all you do is you just sew around it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I might try it. It's like I bought them and I was like, I don't know, and then like I just market prepping, and then you came down last week and we really just didn't work on any of that stuff. So,
No, we did not.
but you've already got one of your things that was going in your boo basket. It was your mini scrunchie.
True.
So, but you are needing a ponytail, so
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
yep.
Um,
And you took that scrunchie home with you. I'm not scrunchie, the ponytail home with you, right?
the scrunchie?
Not the scrunchie, the ponytail that I let you borrow the first day.
Oh, I did.
Okay, good. That's straight up because I don't want it.
Okay.
I'm so funny about those things. Like if I give you one, don't give it back.
Okay. See, I didn't even think about it. Like I left it. It was on the table, And when I was clearing off the table, I just grabbed it thinking it was one of mine because I forgot you gave me one.
No,
But
straight up, you're good.
all right, I will not send it back.
Because Cody's not gonna think about it. He will just put it like with my other stuff, and I hate using other people's because my scalp and stuff is so sensitive. Like I have to be careful what I use.
Yeah,
So like even when I go and get my hair dyed and stuff, like it makes my scalp and stuff itchy.
yeah,
The
I can
girl has to be
understand.
careful when she dyes my hair because like it
I'm
makes this right
considering.
here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm considering dyeing my hair soon.
yeah. I want to go and get my hair redone. I want to put more red in it. But this time, if I do red, I'm gonna do the top as well. The last time I didn't do the top, I just did the underneath.
Hmm. I
So
think if I go, I want to do like chocolate and red, or like a brighter red. But I
yeah.
don't think that I don't think it's something that I can do on my own.
Oh no, I could definitely not.
Oh, I do. But I mean, box color is it's all over. It's all one dimension. It's not fun. Um, but my hair is like all virgin hair right now. Hi, it's the lion. Welcome back.
Hello. We were wondering where you went to.
Right? Red Fox said, "I wish I had that much yarn." Our husbands wish we didn't have this much yarn.
Oh no. We watched Crochet Vision rearranging and fixing her yarn, and I said, "You better be glad you don't have this much. That I don't have that much yarn. You can't ever complain." And he's like, "That's why I don't go in your craft room. As long as it stays in there, or up underneath that one, the so you understand, I had like the jack and stuff on
Hmm.
beside like the dining room table. I have yarn stuffed in the bottom of that thing." Because before, like I was got my thing, I was like, I don't want to put the projects and stuff I'm gonna pick back up on the next day, like back in the craft room and stuff. He was like, well, then just put them up underneath there.
Like, okay, yes. Um, Red Fox hates sunny days. I my body and my brain need sunshine, but I also don't want to be blinded. Kathy said my 10-year-old granddaughter is like your son, Kat. I'm serious. She is also on meds. Yes. It's one of those things like it's debilitating. People don't realize it. Like it is not a behavioral thing. It is not a acting out thing. It's not a normal kid behavior thing. It is 100% a chemical imbalance. And it can be debilitating. Like I feel so bad for him.
I'm just glad mine was not that bad, and my mom was glad it was not that bad. But y'all, when I tell you that I'm glad Kat is that mom that's on top of everything, but my mom was trying to be that mom to be on top of everything. But when the teacher said that she knew I had it and didn't like tell my mom, y'all, I was scared for that lady that day. I was standing outside the office and I was like, oh shit, it going down. Like I saw my mama get red and I was like, oh snap. It was bad that day. And so like I was already going to the doctor. She's like, you know what? You're gonna get tested today. And I was like, okay. And I was so confused on what she meant. But then
Mhm.
like I went from being a DF student to like a BA student straight up.
That's awesome.
So my mom was like, "This was literally the problem. This was literally the problem." And I said, she's like, "So when teacher time came around to get gifts, I didn't get my teacher anything." I said, "Mama, if you want to pick her out something, you can. I'm not." So I went around and grabbed a gift bag. We went into Dollar Tree. She was like, "You know your assistant teacher better than I do. Go pick her out stuff." I filled that bag completely up and like set it down. Because if it hadn't been for that lady, I would have never learned how to read.
Yeah.
And so when I gave it to her that day and my teacher just got this little little smaller gift bag of stuff. She just looked. I said, I like her better. Said, put down. I mean, I was first grade. Like, it was like, I dislike you. I don't like you.
That's
And
funny.
my mom literally said, because the other room mother's mom was there, she's like, that is so funny. I've never heard your daughter be that truthful. She's like, oh no, I hear it all the time about the teacher she dislikes and about the teacher she likes. I know when she comes home in a good mood, the teacher she likes has done something for her. But when she comes in home in a bad mood, I know what teacher has said something to her. Her color may never change, but I know when I'm about to hear it when she gets home.
That's really funny.
And like my mom used that up until I got into high school. She was like, because it was 8th grade, we were getting ready to start putting some things on our schedule that we wanted to take for our parents like to choose from. And so I didn't put health on my schedule. And so like the counselor called my mom and she's like, why didn't she want to take health? She's like, I'm trying to get her to take health. She says that teacher doesn't like her. I don't know why. So they called me in. I said, I don't like that lady. She gave me a funny look. And once you give me a funny look, nope. I said, I have JRTC. My mom was like, I'm not having to cut your hair. I said, girls don't have to cut their hair in JRTC. My mom was like, next year when you make your schedule, you can't. I said, okay. Well, guess what? I'm not taking health this year. Not happening. That's the deal. You let me do JRTC when I want to next year, or when you want me to, then I don't have to take health. She's like, deal. And I straight up didn't do health. Did not, would not. And then the next lady that took over, because the senior year my mom thought with nursing that I was actually going to take health. Oh no, it was one of my classmates' mom who didn't like me. Oh no, no ma'am. Mm-mm. I'm a senior. I can't afford to go to jail. Nope,
So, did you like not take health at all?
I did not.
How
Because in our
did you
school,
graduate without taking it?
you do 2 years of JRTC, you don't have to do health. The
Weird.
only thing health doesn't do is the sex education part. That's the only thing JRTC does not cover. We cover nutrition. We do physical workouts and stuff. We do talk about suicide and prevention because that's part of the Army. Um, we cover how to cope with anxiety and stuff because we covered PTSD and all the other stuff. So basically, what we learned in JRTC, we alternated for that. But also in my school, we were very conservative. So the parents had to sign off for sex education, and my mom didn't sign off for it. So if you
Mhm.
didn't have help and your parents didn't sign up for it, then it wasn't something that was required for you. So that's the only reason why I didn't have to do any of that. But my mom was like, I don't have to worry about her. She's watched her friends. 7th grade, someone dropped out and had a baby. 8th grade, one got pregnant by a senior and is about to have a baby. My baby I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm good. And she didn't because nope, I would have died.
Well, for sure.
And then like she would have her and my dad would have not only killed me but killed the boy at that time. So
Yeah. It's I wish that up here, girls learned that type of lesson, or well, people in general, but they don't. So you have the opportunity for 6th grade health or fifth, one or the other, to opt out of learning like the talk. But once you get into 7th and 8th grade health, you're going to learn about periods, you're going to learn about boners and sperm and all the things. Like, and then you don't get to opt out of anything except for the birth video in health in your senior, like your high school health. Be like there were so many pregnancies, there were so many just instances in general. Like, it just got to a point where, like, no, this is not an option. Like, these kids, they have to know about it because you're clearly not teaching them at home, or they wouldn't be in the situations that they are.
Realistically, that we were having that same issue. I can't tell you how many of the girls got pregnant in high school,
Right.
but we had so many parents. Now, mind you, this is 10 plus years ago. Like, I mean, and like my mom also said, she's like, I work for Blue Cross. We have to eat healthy. So my kids don't eat unhealthy. Like,
Mhm.
we have learned what a balanced diet and all that stuff is. So, like, they don't need the nutrition part of it. My They know what diabetes and all that stuff is. Like, they they don't she doesn't need to. So, like, I was a special case. Like, I
Yeah.
already knew about health and all that, and the importance of walking and the importance of volunteering and all of that. Because once you start volunteering and stuff, that does a lot for your, if you can handle it, a lot for your mental and emotional health. It can be very good for you. But if you can't handle it, don't do it. Because some people can't stand to be around a whole lot of people.
Yeah. Hi, Liz.
Hello. But yeah. But no. Our school was just of the fact that you're not teaching them at home what causes this. Why should we be responsible for teaching them things that you should have already taught them?
Yeah.
And
Well, and
that's just what it was.
I understand both sides of the coin on that one. Like, on one hand, it's like, well, if the parents aren't teaching it, who are we to teach it? Like, in southern states and stuff, it is much more conservative values, and like, we don't talk about these things, and yada yada yada. And realistically, neither choice is right. You know what I mean? Like, that whether you're having the school teach or you're making the parents teach, somebody's dropping the ball somewhere because the kids still aren't getting it. There's still a lot of pregnant high schoolers, middle schoolers. So there's
But
no right answer there.
here's the thing. It's one of those things that, if we have to drop something, that's what they're going to drop.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I think, and this is my personal opinion, kids nowadays at the age of 10 know what it is. And see, I knew what it was because of having older parents and being like right next to their bedroom. So I knew what was happening at night. So like I knew better. And then what like once I got into ninth grade, I had a brother that was 18 years old. Like, him and the girl go back to the room, shut the door. That I mean, come on. You kind of
I,
know where some of that's leading
I did not.
to.
I did not have any of that. Like, lit, I mean, in that, I don't know. Like, it was embarrassing to go through a talk like that in sixth grade, but it was necessary because if I hadn't had a talk like that, I would have had no idea. None. Especially moving around so much, like, you miss those timelines. Um, they teach things at different times of the year. And then once you get older, like, I was a very, very, yeah, I was a very reserved kid, so I was not interested in knowing any of that. And granted, trauma and stuff like that. Um,
We need to move this topic along. I just realized Kylie's still in the chat. We need to move this topic. We've been talking about it a while. Finish your thought, and then we gotta move on.
yeah. Um, just a matter of like trauma and stuff like that. Like, I just didn't want to know any of it, and I very much was closed minded to it. And so I needed that because my parents were not going to be the ones to talk about those things with us.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have my light facing the wrong direction.
Well, then I guess you should fix it, shouldn't you?
Well, I can't add another light right here. I have nowhere to put it. Hello.
Hi. I will not be getting this thing done tonight, but I'm gonna take it with me tomorrow to work on it.
There you go. Uh,
Because the other teacher will be back and I will have time to work on it.
all right, backtracking in the chat. Alyssa says I have my pink in my hair and I may have to color it all soon as I'm not a huge fan of the gray strands. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Bread. You know, I don't watch Crochet Vision, so I don't know much about her. I've seen a clip of like her and her husband rearranging the yarn room at one point, and like I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things about her, and I don't know if she's my vibe. Angel says Jace had ADHD when he was a kid, made weird noises and acted weird all the time. Yeah, there are a lot of kids who, Alyssa, there are a lot of kids who are able to grow out of, the worst of their ADHD or ADD symptoms, but it's also not as much growing out of it as it is making it more inwards. Like, instead of making weird noises and acting strange, you're going to have racing thoughts. You're going to have anxiety. You're going to have trouble focusing, on tasks. You're going to be forgetful. It's going to become a lot more internalized than it will be outward because you're trained essentially. Like, what you're doing is wrong, what you're doing is bad. And you can help it enough to mask those bad symptoms, but it doesn't really make the inside stuff go away. Kathy says it took them a long time to get her situated, and my daughter was very ADHD. My daughter takes meds now, and she's 33. I wish that I could take meds now, Kathy, but I can't.
It would solve a lot of her issues, y'all.
It would.
For one, if she could get one that she could take at night to like help her, because literally that's why she can't sleep. It's because her mind is going 24/7. When I tell y'all, I can see like the wheels in her head turning sometimes. I can literally see a thought. When we were in Refined Vibes and she didn't get to finish her thought, you could just tell by the look of her face. And I would be like, okay, Kat, well, what you want to say?
Thanks.
And just kind of like awkwardly let her finish her thought because I could just see she's literally like stuck.
Yeah. It's not an all the time thing, but it's definitely something that affects me. But like, I toss and turn all night long. I have super vivid dreams almost every night that I remember like all of the details for. And if you're actually sleeping well, you are not supposed to remember your dreams. So, and if you're sleeping deeply, you don't dream when you're sleeping deeply. You dream when you're on the verge of falling asleep or on the verge of waking up. So, if I'm dreaming like that all night long, that means that I'm not actually hitting that deep sleep that your body really needs. Um, and it's all kinds of things. I mean, the fact that no person should be able to hold a conversation by themselves like I can, I'm aware. It's a problem and it's annoying to a lot of people.
I can say I've never heard that, but that's also because I'm not paying attention to it either.
I do my best to allow other people to participate in the conversation.
Y'all, there are sometimes when it's just us, or like the other day, where he'll be like, Haley, what's so? Oh, it's this. Well, thanks, Haley. I'm glad you answered that for me.
And I realize that I'm doing it after I do it, and then I'm like, oh shit, sorry.
Uh, and
I'm
it didn't
always,
get annoying until the third time.
yeah. I've always been very, very bad at that. Like, it's not a matter that it just doesn't process that you're asking a specific person a question. I just hear you asking the question. And if I know the answer, I just blurt the answer. So I've always gotten in trouble for that. Always. There were definitely signs in school that should have diagnosed me.
The kids do it. Some of them get so excited or don't realize it's like I'm about to pick somebody and they'll shout out the answer. And I tell them, I'm like, if I want you just to tell it to me, I'll tell you, y'all can just say the answer out. But if I don't say that, I'm looking for somebody. And I said, and if the same people are raising their hands, I've got to find somebody that I think can answer the question to a point that I can help.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to call on you if you are standing there lost in space. Because all that's going to do is irritate me, and then it's going to irritate you because you've done lost all train of thought, and we got to get the thought back. I ain't got that kind of time. And my
I am
kids, they laugh. They're like, why can most? I said, because I've learned how to do that. I said, I have an ADD brain. So I can be literally listening to some of y'all talk to me, but my brain is somewhere else.
Mhm.
I said, I can be interacting with you, and my brain of thought is way over there. So someone's going to ask me 5 minutes later, oh, well, did you hear what so-and-so said? No. You were having a conversation with them. I said,
like, I heard the sounds, but I didn't process the words.
no, like, I heard the conversation. I participated, but if it was not important, my brain just went poof. You no longer need that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the principal gave me a compliment, and then I said thanks or whatever, or something I said, and I walked in there after the kids had left. She was like, look at you getting a compliment. I said, when? They were like, you responded. I said, by who? Oh, my bad.
Like, whoops.
And she was like, do you not hear them sometimes? I said, no. No, I do not.
That is kind of funny, though.
But that's why the kids can relate to me so badly. They all are like, you. And one thing that one of them said to me after I got done teaching a lesson, they said, you remember what it's like to be a teenager. I said, I do. I really do.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that y'all have to suffer the way y'all do because it was a lot easier when we were back in school. So I try to do it as best as I can. I think we need to catch up in the chat. So a few messages pop up.
Uh-huh. Um, jumped. Sorry. Flores, I'm not really sure what you're saying because I don't speak the language. Angel says that Crochet Vision is not her vibe, but she subbed to help her out. I'm seeing a lot of like red flags in the chat from Flores. Not sure why. Red says, I use my ADHD at work to find solutions to problems way faster than normal thinkers. That is where my ADHD brain helps me with crocheting. Like, I'm not super great at a long pattern anymore unless I'm looking for the challenge, but I use that, faster abnormal thinking to make sewing patterns, no sew patterns. I'm constantly trying to think of like the most efficient way to do things to get it done faster but correctly. Red says school was not enough, so I was bored. I understand that. Um, Mooney says, I'm pretty sure you dream during REM sleep, which means you're sleeping good. I I can't argue with you because I don't have the data like in front of me. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sleeping good. I'm telling you that right now. Um, Trinity says holding a conversation by myself is insanely relatable. Yes. Angel says my husband's brain scares me, man, when he's thinking, he thinks the weirdest things. Jace is just like you, Cat. I'd be talking to him and it'd be 5 minutes later and he'd ask again. Yes. Yes. But as soon as I start to ask the same question again, generally I remember that I already asked. Kathy says, when I text my daughter, I can't text long messages, only short ones. She says her brain long messages. For me, it's yes and no. So when I get a long message, I will respond to it as I'm reading it, and then I will send an equally long message back. So, like, if you send me essentially 6 different things in a message, I'm going to read and respond to each of those things in order and send it all back to you in one message. Because otherwise, I'm not going to remember what the heck you said.
Y'all be careful doing that to Cat. Because sometimes the thumbs just get to typing, and sometimes it gets a little jumbled.
A little bit. A little bit.
It hasn't happened very often, but I've noticed like every now and again she'll text me something. I'm like, huh? Do what?
Well, there have been a couple times that I'll go to text you something and I'll accidentally text it to my mom. Or like I'll try to send her something and I'll accidentally send it to you. I'm like, shit, not you.
That doesn't happen very often because I don't see those messages in my phone.
Yeah. Angel says that's funny, Kathy, not mine. He thinks short words, etc. is gibberish. True. Whitney says, I feel like I need a permanent body double. Then I learn from TikTok that I am oh, neuro spicy. Sorry, I couldn't think the word. Yes, Whitney. I Hi, first off. Second, I'm sorry if that's news to you because I mean, we met over a year and a half ago at this point, and that was you can tell. Not a bad thing. Not saying it's a bad thing, but you can tell. But I'm right there with you. So, we're in this together. Angel says, "Yep, that's Jace. He cannot read if anyone is talking. He can't concentrate. I can if I completely block out what somebody else is saying. And typically, I will, if I hear somebody talking and I'm typing, I will type the words that somebody said, and in my mind, swear that I wrote the right word. Good night, Kathy. Have a good day at work tomorrow.
Night.
Whitney says, I knew I had it, but then it was like, damn. Yeah. It's weird when it like really hits you. Like, geez, I'm really not like normal people, huh?
Cat, it's almost that time.
I know. Oh gosh, it is.
Yeah.
I only have the wings left.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on long enough to finish this leg because I've only
Okay.
got 3 more rows.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do these wings. Listen, I'm not calling you out to be mean, Whitney. I'm just letting you know that I see you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying anything about you that I don't say about myself, right? I'm right there with you. I understand. Eh, I'm already also, Whitney, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a little while. I'm dropping stuff. Hi, Dawn. It's 11 o'clock. Here the people are coming.
Oh, Chris.
No, no, just in the chat.
Oh.
Whitney says, I'm good, just all over. Sorry, I'm scared I'm going to drop my hook. I don't want to do that again. We are crocheting, John.
I know. I gotta go to sleep, but I'm almost done with this leg, and I want to get it done before I go to bed.
I get it. I hate putting down a section.
Now, if I had like 10 more rows, maybe not. But
Yeah,
when it's 5 and under, yeah, like I gotta finish this real quick, especially
yeah.
when it's simple stuff.
All right, one wing.
All right. I still got 2 more rounds, so
Fingers crossed. Ooh, have fun with that, Whitney. What are you going to use to make your doily? John says my mom used to crochet. And she crocheted an entire blanket. Nice, nice. My grandma makes all of us blankets too.
Alright. This leg is done.
Well, hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
I asked where you were earlier.
Yep.
I'm almost there. Hang on.
You gotta go because I'm crashing. You should have been.
Trying. It's like the last row of the wing.
Yes, Mandy. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. And your hidey hole, not really talking to anyone. Sorry. Oh, well, we miss you. Okay. Still have to do the other or the tails, but so try to make it not look like a disaster. Cute.
All right. Good night, all. I will see y'all maybe in the Discord tomorrow if any of y'all feel like it.
Yeah, we need to get back to it for sure. But all right, guys, we will see you later. Um, anybody who has not liked the live, please do so. Anybody who has not subscribed to my channel, to Haley's channel, now's the time to do it, of course. Come back and see us on Sunday at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. And if you're looking for a cool crochet crafty community, I have a Patreon now. Join the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You get Discord access. We have scheduled monthly Zooms. One per month is scheduled, and then the rest of them are at random, but we do them all the time. So we're planning a crochet retreat. We're doing monthly, or not monthly, we're doing movie nights. We're doing monthly challenges. We're doing all kinds of things. So otherwise, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.